As you can see, I made a semi-professional setup. I bought this stuff a while ago and just never used it. So this is part 3 of the breakup series. It's talking about probably my most favorite part of a breakup. Now, I'm not the best qualified to talk about this right now because I'm a human being. I make mistakes. This past Friday, I got drunk, tried to drunk call my ex. She blocked me. But then that was just like a whole whirlpool of emotions. I was doing very well for the rest of the week. It was Friday that hit me because Friday and the weekends, we always used to spend the weekend together every week. My subconscious knew that I was supposed to be with her, but I wasn't. So the emotions came out. But before then, all I was thinking to myself was, I feel good. Because once you get past stage 1, stage 2, you get past this sadness and you get past the anger. I don't even know what to call it, but you get this surge of energy. You get it because you know that you can do better and you want to be better. Not for her, you want to be better for you. Because maybe this breakup showed you that you're not who you used to be. You're not as fit, you're not as active, you're not as happy. I don't know, you're not as educated, you don't have as much money, because God knows relationships take your money away. You start to feel like there's something missing. You just get at it. And a lot of people say that you should let go of everything that happened, that you should forget about it, you should move on. I'm here to say that you shouldn't. Because I find that when you take the negativity away from something that happened and a lot of people tell you to give up on what happened. And it's such a negative thing when you think about it. But if you turn it into this positive thing, you needed this. This is the push you needed to get back to yourself, to change yourself for the better. This is what you needed. You use that energy, you use that anger, you use that sadness. You go to the gym, you lift heavier. You hit 1 more rep, 5 more reps. You can do it because now you have this motivated energy behind you. Because you're not crushed and you're not angry. You convert that into this energy that is like, I want to do better. And that's how you feel about yourself. And that's why this is my favorite stage, because this is when you can do better. You're gonna be better. Of course it comes back in waves. The sadness, the memories, the anger, it all comes back. But for the most part, you are healing yourself. You're finding yourself again. You don't care what anybody thinks. You just focus on you. The motivation stage is what we're gonna call this, because that's what it is. You lift weights, you eat healthy, you read books, you look at your finances more. You overall make a better life for yourself. I think of it as steroids, but steroids, or you break your heart, a piece of you goes missing. It's broken. But then that piece just flies away or disintegrates because you can't handle it. And that's what the first 2 stages are. That's when it becomes sadness, and that's when it becomes anger, because your body, your emotions, your soul, you're trying to find something to replace that piece. And then you move on to stage 3 and you get this surplus of energy that just comes back and replenishes your heart. But there's so much energy that now you just have this surplus of energy. So that energy has to go somewhere. Use it. It is steroids for you. Natural steroids. You want to get healthier, you want to change your life, get into a breakup. Because a breakup is going to change your life for the better if you allow it to. If you give up on yourself, then you waste this natural drug. Don't do that. Don't waste this natural drug. Use it. Of course you're going to be sad. Of course you're going to be up late at night missing her, and that side of the bed is cold. And it sucks. And then you can't get to sleep because all you're thinking about is how she's with another dude. But it's not always going to be like that. It's not always going to be like that. And your next day is going to be better. You're going to kill it the next day. You're going to go to work, make more money, whatever. Start a business. You're going to do what you never could while you were in a relationship because you didn't have the time, you didn't have the passion, you didn't have the reason to do it. Use it. Another great thing about this stage is you start to find your friendships again. Because say you're heartbroken and you go through this stage, you want somebody to talk to. So you go to your friends, you go to your family, and you complain, and you talk shit, and you play the poor me card for however long it takes for you to heal. And that's all your friends hear about you. And then they think less of you. Even though they may not say it, they do. They think less of you. They think, oh, he's a pussy, he's a wimp, he should just get over it. And that's fine, because at the moment you are that broken person that they say you are. But in stage 3, when you start feeling yourself again, you start going to hang out with your friends because you want to be with your friends, not because you're lonely, but because you miss what you and your friends had. And you're not just gonna go talk about your ex. You're not gonna go complain or talk shit. You might a little bit. Don't get me wrong. The conversations turn into once a day or 3 a day to once a week, twice a week. Because when that wave hits you, you reach out to your friends. But that wave is no longer constant. It's no longer happening every day. Now you can truly be with your friends. You can hang out with your friends and do what you and your friends used to do. And you're not this sad nonsense anymore. You're a fun guy to hang out with. To wrap it all up, this is the stage that you get yourself back. It is probably the longest stage. 3 to 4 months. Maybe 3, maybe 2 months, depending on how you heal or how you handle it. This is going to be your longest stage, but this is the best stage because this is where you prove your ex wrong, you prove your doubtful self wrong, you prove everyone who doubted you. You just prove everyone wrong about what you could be because they saw this pathetic wimp mess guy. You're not that guy. That is your heartbroken self, but you are repairing your heart, so you are going to become somebody better. Or you're going to become the guy you used to be before your heart was shattered. And that is the motivation stage. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I hope everyone has been watching the videos and listening to me rant for 10-15 minutes. I apologize, sometimes I really go off. But yeah, thank you for coming back to Tony Talks and listening to me rant about life. Next up is the stage that I'm not even on yet, but I'm going to talk about it because I know what it's like to be there. I'm going to get there eventually. Right now we're practicing getting fit, eating my calories, do a little flex there. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.